Up to the stage. My bad, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's good? What's good? Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna get right into it, man. We ain't gonna wait too long, man. Welcome to the channel. My name is Six Paths Dice, Mr. Lane, if you need me, man. So, I gave myself a whole lot of jobs. Don't mind me. I'm just an overproductive kind of guy. You understand? But anyway, so one of my jobs is to help improve your relationships to people, places, and things. I want to support you on your spiritual walk because you can't make good long-term decisions without good faith. And everything is a spiritual journey. And ultimately, I'm here to help y'all grow the hell up. Let's get to it, man. So, subscribe to the channel. We're going to get into some Drake stuff. We're going to get into some black women versus white men realities. That's one of my favorite subjects. Is one of my things I love is talking about how things actually play out. Because again, it is my concern for this world that I live in. You understand that human beings really don't have a good grasp on reality in terms of how things actually happen. And when we see it, when we hear people talk about stuff online, making TikTok videos and whatnot, and we're gonna get into a few different clips. But you know how we do on this show, man. We go ahead and start with some music. You understand? We're gonna have a good time, vibe out with us and whatnot. We're gonna light a few incense and everything to kind of get things going. You feel me? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get to it, man. I'm gonna turn my beats up a little bit. And we're gonna vibe out, man. Fuck with you now, I'm stuck with these trust issues. I got trust issues, but you're not doing wrong. But you let me wrong with you now, I'm stuck in these trust issues. I got trust issues, yeah. Shout out to my Uncle John, I'm doing daily affirmations. I take these blunt walks to remember my greatness. So this era is my favorite. Don't forget who the greatest show. I've been with the gods, your God be playing favorites. Got the dogs with me, But you see, I got the dogs with me, favorite song in me, yeah. I've been getting mine quietly. I ain't even know that I was bad. Listen, sobriety, dope shit. I'm doing dope shit now. It's the blueprint. It's my young hope shit. You make less money than the bitch. Got you hating on the bitch. It's the big dog, gold digging bitches wanna sniff. Oh my God, I'm all focused on myself nowadays. I've been betting on myself. My name Dice, namaste. Don't call it a combat. I'm throwing with the Stormbreaker. Success 6 shots. I caught the rolling and more flavors growing up. The shit was being sensible label. That's the same as waiting on niggas to come and save us. That I mind truth on the bitch and Mace Window. You was lying. I you talk the game. I can't make you, but I fuck with you now. Fuck with you now. I'm stuck with these trust issues. I got trust issues with you now. Doing wrong with you, living wrong with you now. I'm stuck with these trust issues. I got trust issues. Yeah. Out out to my Uncle John, I'm doing daily affirmations. I take these blunt walks to remember my greatness. So this era is my forget who the greatest show. I be with the guys, no God, be playing favorites. I'm at the work, I wrote this on my last vacation. Brick by brick, like my daddy was a mixer. I like to shock himself, I'm playing operation, yo. Me and these weak niggas forever adjacent. Not only bop my nigga, I should have bop my nigga. I said shout out to what up from the block, my nigga. And I'm a black superhero to my ops, my nigga. Super free, got static on the shot, my nigga. That's a green light, not a limelight. But you better get your mind right, you know what I'm right. Yeah, deactivating my sim shift. I bought me some better clothes, escaping from rescue mode, collecting on what was old. Dope shit, I'm doing dope shit now. Nigga that you close with, who you close with? Yeah, I showed you leniency. That's that young Joe shit. Never superwoman, no, that's that little Mo shit. Oh my God, yo, my umi gave me whoop, then my daddy gave me stop. Hello, Don, it's my old friend. I ain't seen you in a while. You a hating ass bitch, and I know you like my style every day. I feel more like Nas, so hate me now. You niggas rocking with abandonment issues. What? I'm set tripping and chipping with incidentally coming. Had to tell you now, I'm get with you niggas. It's just food for thought. I do the dishes with niggas. I said, I fuck with you now, fuck with you now. I'm stuck with these trust issues. I got trust issues, but you know I do. do dirty, boy. My piss dirty, boy. I ain't sweating now, I'm out here working, boy. And a black man's guy, nigga, you heard me, boy. When you see a black man smile, let the black man still great, a lazy ass nigga with a backhand money. My bitch paying for my little lap dance shit. We get a lap dance shit. We get a yo. Let her make love to a bop and a low. When I come and check a bitch like a casket, I could be a savior, but I can't be the trash man. Good king might be a bad, but a bat. Black bitch from the new Batman got Batman smile at the black man, smile at the black yo. Get away with it, hand, get away with it. Can't get away with it. One car ride with the blonde hair. I'm an old soul, I was born in the wrong year. Y'all putting me first, it's going to be all year. Upper middle class shit, I be fucking my all pairs. Slipping to a slim jim, get hit with the all year. I'm Asian like wine, you Asian dog, yes. Light us up for the Jersey boy, the dirty boy, my piss dirty boy. For the bro niggas who woke up this morning. A rich nigga on Twitter, no more important because niggas is niggas to be. Dubs no white, finally open my eyes though. Look at my eyebrows. I do in the matrix, I do in my eye closed. Never feel safe, you know what I know. Light us up for the Jersey boy, the dirty boy, my piss dirty boy. I ain't sweating now, I'm out here working, boy. And the black man's guy, nigga, you heard me, boy. Got away with it, he ain't get away with it. He ain't get away with it. Light is up for the Jersey boy, the dirty boy, my piss dirty boy. If anyone cares, you was all working out. Feel like, yeah, he was making working out. Karma so fly, flew away in your bitch ass. My baby got a beautiful soul and a big ass. I'm living hella good now, it's all good now. I'm living in a good time, smoking good now. And yeah, riding around with the hood down. Yeah, I'm proud of myself, never put my hood down. All she did was break your heart, you got off easy. Black love got hard, me my guy easy. And this for people who got trouble moving on. It's YouTube channels, but I made you a song. Put them lighters up for the Jersey boy, I do dirty boy, my piss dirty boy. I ain't sweating now, I'm out here working, boy. And the black man's guy, know you heard me, boy. Bad bitch ain't gonna drop at the front door. My car running over 100. Are you still not happy, but you got what you wanted? No time, no waste, trying to fix somebody. So much love I can give somebody. So much game you can get, young nigga. Far as mouths, you only got one nigga, listen twice as much. You can hear them hoes begging. I tell them what I tell them at the 7-Eleven. Put them lighters up for the Jersey boy, the dirty boy, my piss dirty boy. Without niggas like me, your time ain't worth nothing. Niggas try to break me, I hold the reverse from it. I don't buy her back. I earn me a purse from it. Fuck up things can happen, no time to get hurt from it. I thought the long arm and the long alert coming good, midnight gangsta. Oh, she got twerk something, put them lighters up. Jersey boy, I do dirty boy, my piss dirty boy. Won't quit. Shout out to the time I was broke and then the bitch being broke make you sick. Gotta kill for the shit. Fresh caught fish in my chops. This bitch wants you to know. Go back and forth with these hoes. Niggas is covered in gold. I've been covered in gold. You cannot fuck with the bro. Niggas is covered in. I don't fuck about no more neither. I'm at the block party with the glow like Easter. I think I was fucking with you out of convenience these days. I be calling my son the black genius. Than me when I was younger. Know me now and I'm older. Being on my own, what made me an owner? Still getting money with the weather is golden. Shit, I'm not over, got this bitch coming over. What good is an army? You don't use your shoulders. Pressure ain't fit, hit the spot, man, got shoulders. Poor when it comes to talking like a rich nigga. You scared to be yourself, it's why you a bitch, nigga. Don't worry about the girl seeing in my DM. What you worry about if I see in the pimp? Might be the reason that I ain't so stressed. I used to be a pleaser. I'm the one impressed. I said dedicated, I raised mine, I won't quit. Shout out to the time I was broke than the bitch. Being broke, make you sick, gotta kill for the shit. Fresh caught fish in my chops, bitch, want you to know. Go back and forth with these hoes. Niggas is covered in gold. I've been covered in gold. You cannot fuck with the bro. Niggas is covered. Caffeine and THC at the Black Sea with the CBD. I had bars for years like G. Ali. You get a Kanye beat before you get by me. Yo, it's about brotherhood. Roll to your brotherhood contract on you, and I make sure your mother good long term. Pussy come for long term. Thinking of treating the bitch like she the queen of England. Tax them like King George without blinking. Shout out to the years now. No, I'm gonna wing and being broke as a disease, and I'm strong as an ox. I pray for my prayer. Give food to the ops. Don't down your block. Buy back the block. It's the large picture. She crossed the top. I had to get away. Don't stand the fuck up and man the fuck up. Romance and self-love. Making my exit telling the one love. Can't put it in words and sound like Young Thug. Toxic level. Make it miss me a bunch. I master art and not doing too much. I should look at Trader Joe's and be fucking it up. Who my do-rag long, nigga? Enough is enough. Like excellence, opulence, decadence. Smoking on a luxury strain. This shit elegant. Dedicated, I raised mine and won't quit. I did to the time I was broken in the bitch. Being broke, making sick, gotta kill for the shit. Fresh caught fish in my chops, bitch, want you to know. Go back and forth with these hoes. Niggas is covered in gold. I've been covered in gold. You cannot fuck with the bro. Niggas is covered in. I see you for who you are. Who you are. I can see you for who you are. When I'm next to you, I see you all the time, all the time. All the times I put in overtime. Let's get it. Blueberry suit, blueberry coupe. Swerving that bitch like blueberry soup. From the battle homes to the catacombs. I turn the key, now daddy home. Staying long enough for you call the quits. I get my rocks off with a gorgeous bitch. Protect myself, I record the shit. Mofos, you know, who's this? Moving the money. Bible the weaving and man about town. Robbing police, I'm down to make it back by the weekend. Yo, I made myself. How the fuck is me even? I'm feeding my ego in bigger amounts. Now my job can figure you out. I ain't winging this shop. Wings that bitch. Tell a friend she got phone. Yeah, I'm acting my age, nigga. And I'm acting my wage, nigga. Boss said it's your face, nigga. That feeling ain't love. That's rage, nigga. Never been on MTV where I made myself into a maid, nigga. I get GFE for my maid, nigga. I'm in your crib with the sage, nigga. Alright, I did this shit for the baby. Some heroes don't wear capes, they pull up in a Mercedes. I'm saying all of my niggas is covered in gold. Pray to my niggas is covered in gold. All of my ladies be covered in gold, covered in gold, covered in. Need my baby in feminine role. She getting her role, she getting the role. Strategy, the general no. Chelsea Bruce with the sentiment, so sentiment crunch, you can bite me, bitch. Man, no, I'm the man, he don't like this shit. It's just heart to heart, don't write me, bitch. And I ain't hit it soft and no inspiring shit. I see you for who you are, who you are. I can see you for who you are. When I'm next to you, I see you. This for all the times, all the times. All the times I put in overtime. Let's get it. Oh yeah, showing the best behavior. That's all yeah. Respect for me, y'all. God say you don't fuck with me, you get lost here. Blueberry suit, blueberry coupe. Swerving that bitch like blueberry soup, but the driver looking like me and you. What's going to be me or you? That rubber dope for these niggas. I don't choke the smoke with these niggas. I don't waste emotion. I'm dead. You going through the motion with niggas. Yo, ghetto superstar like prize, my nigga. Manifest destiny like Nas, my nigga. Woo. Winter's here and there's no doubt. Don't speak to me when it's cold out. Bank accounts get closed down. I'm in church getting hit my toes out. Feeding my ego in bigger amounts. Now my job can figure you out. I ain't winging this shot. Put wings in that bitch. Other friends, she got fun. Not your. I see you for who you are. Who you are. I can see you for who you are. Well, I had to go. I still love you. I hope you know. Hey,
don't stop it.
Say the truth. We were never meant to be. Sorry, I had to leave. Manpower come for not giving a fuck. Oh, if I represent my baby, nothing to buck. Divine feminine touch, divine masculine lust. Being my masculine friend, I ain't doing too much. What you mean I ain't built shit? I built this whole country. Leaving notes in my mirror saying, wow, she love it. Talking 50-50, should I know you was bugging. Good men aren't king, so let me know if we fucking. Let's get it. I don't know you. You don't know me. Say who loves you. Ooh. There's no we, my nigga. There's no us. Let's get it. I don't know you. You don't know me. Say who loves you. Ooh. I don't care what you say, my nigga. That's not love. And y'all cool with fear, and I'm friend with the truth. I said zone, give me some warm. I'm getting loose. Ooh. Feeling wiggly as a crackhead tooth. I said, girl, don't touch nothing. Just let me produce. If the space you take, no lies you make. Y'all with you when you wake up. We fucking with no makeup. I do this in remembrance, so I remember when. Yeah, this is when I lost my innocence. 32 years to find my path. For my son, I cut the time in half. So at 16, we'll smoke our first blunt together. It's the 6 facts. Your baby daddy can never. I say power to the people, bitch. I'm about to do maintenance. Used to want to be your nigga. Used to want to be famous. It's the kid that ain't kidding. No legs that keep licking. You ain't clumsy like Fergie, my nigga. So stop tripping. Moments that we're giving a moment to start. Doesn't seem like a good time to rhyme something with bitches. More fact than fiction. You want to borrow some friction. You don't know me no more. And don't you fucking forget it. There's no we, my nigga. There's no us. Let's get it. I don't know you. You don't know me. Say who loves you. Ooh, I don't care what you say, my nigga. That's not. I hate you so much right now. I know you shine like a diamond because there's diamonds in your mouth. Or you shine like a diamond because I put diamonds in your mouth when I could even hit the building and you cussing me out. I used to want your life, but I don't need your life. I never met my wife, but yo, I love my wife. Hey, yo, I used to want a life that was better than yours. Now I'm eating good, fucking good, ready for war. Man, these kids be warring for nothing important. I got bitches of warring. Got a other man on my arsenal, the orange orange. Bros are pouring. I mean, Voltron form and I say power to the people. Bitch, I'm about to do maintenance. Used to want to be your nigga. Used to want to be famous. I used to want a life that was better than yours. Now I'm eating good. That is good. That is what
I want your body. If you love me, let me get your body. New sash. Yeah. If I snap my fingers, you forget that you ever gave. You think I have somebody I love in the bricks?
I am here. The truth bringer is here. I am here to address you directly. Isn't this wonderful? I'm here to address you directly. I'm here to share the infinite with y'all. Here to share enlightenment with y'all. A part of Buddhism is seeing the Buddhahood in other people. What that means is, if I think I can become enlightened, you can become enlightened. It don't matter where you at. As a leader, it is my job to see it before you can see it. And you need to do it for someone else. Yeah, we do work on this channel. A lot of work on this channel. So, I talk about this subject because as a Buddhist, I have a kind of heart, and I still do have a heart for my folks in particular. And also, I think it's just an interesting subject. Listen, I have a useless sociology degree. I'm one of the few people who actually have a sociology degree and has been able to make good money in life. Oh my God. Now I'm going to get killed, right? So I'm really interested in people's behaviors and outcomes and basically what it equals for me. And I'm going to be getting into a lot of this more on my other channel is the loser/winner mindset. You know what I mean? And we're constantly mining out everything that makes people winners, but in interesting conversations and making it accessible. So the world can become better. Okay? That's why the world is better now. Men in particular have continued to keep creating structures, laws, rules, all types of shit to make the world better. We cannot argue that in terms of compassion, in terms of people who will be considered at the bottom of society having a shot. Like being poor in America is so much more, it's so different than being poor in like Jamaica and what that means for you. In America, if you live near the city in particular, especially where I live at, I don't know how it's like in other parts of the country, but I don't think it's that different. Excuse me. If you're going to eat food from the food pantry, all right, and food pantry food is not expired or nothing like that. It's just food that maybe the grocery stores want to donate to these nonprofits and whatnot. Ain't nothing wrong with that food. Sometimes you get milk, sometimes you get eggs. You know what I mean? Back when I was working doing outreach and everything, your boy got mad experience. So just if it's your first time being on the channel, I have extensive experience working with the at-risk population, particularly young people who are coming out of the care of the system because they was raised in a DIFAS case where they get a stipend every month and they get a social worker who supports them. And I've also worked with people with special needs for a super long time in the field, as well as doing casework. So and also I've been a teacher in the classroom, not an official teacher, but substitute teacher full time, and also being a full time like a preschool teacher for a while. So I've gotten the chance to experience people in a professional way in like so many different ways, on top of being a battle rapper and being a men's leader in in the Buddhist organization I'm a part of. So when I'm talking to y'all about stuff, I'm not talking out my ass. I'm really having a conversation, and you're hearing it from a professional. That's one thing you get from, on Six Paths TV, is you can't get a lot of other places where like I actually know what the hell I'm talking about, where I know what makes people tick. All right, but anywho, so I'm always interested to watch the reality of what white men and white men and black women's actual relationship, like actually what they really think. And this, you got to realize again, men care the most about the women from their group. Men are the most attracted to the women in their group. And a disturbing trend has been going on social media. This is always going on, but you have a lot of people, because again, you got to realize level up culture became big because the economy started tanking more and more and more, and people got broker and broker and broker. It's not a woman's instinct to think about what can I sacrifice and what can I give. When ironically, when it comes to spirituality, that is the way through. The way through is always giving. Always be generous. Like my generosity, my willingness to give myself is how I've had these soft landings, yo. I've been on a spiritual journey these last couple of years. You understand? That's why I got the incense in my hand. You understand? I'm performing more on this channel. Listen, I got some supplements and shit. I'm performing more on this channel. Yeah, I'm giving you your YouTube's worth. So anyway, so the pasta and lobster trend, for example. So pasta and lobster is basically about, like, you know, when you date white men, you get pasta and lobster, and I feel like lobster, bueno, is reddish. I don't know if that's like a metaphor or euphemism for their appendages. I know not the logic on that. Do not ask me any questions about it. End of story. Thank you. No interview, no questions. Good night. And this is an issue, and I'm sorry, and I mentioned the whole level up culture. So when I say level up culture, I'm talking about people, and I don't have time to get to a video. Just rock with me. Level up culture is basically, or level up coaches, you know, more so, are influencers who come online and basically they're coaching women on, all right, well, how do you get basically. It's really. I'm sorry. Oh goodness, man. Listen, while we still got a small base, it's box maxing, it's vag maxing. They basically try to teach you how to vag max. So if you're a guy, you probably heard of looks maxing. Looks maxing is basically all these things you can do to be more attractive, right? Haircut, and clothes, and getting in shape and stuff like that, right? So they teach the women to do vag maxing. So the notion of opening up your options, right, and buying into this whole myth that black women are actually the most race loyal, and that's a talking point that you hear come up a whole lot, especially now, right? But you're not telling the whole story. You'll hear black women say that black men date out more than any other group. I'm not sure what that's based off of and whatnot, but black men in particular, can date who they want to date. Women have to date who wants to date them. The reason why black women don't date out is because those men do not choose them for marriage. And when Kevin Samuels was alive, one of the things that he did that really helped black people is he showed black people how to have an actual accurate conversation and not have a conversation based off emotion. And we didn't realize how many of us don't actually make it a point to know what we're talking about, or to base things off of just facts and logic and not how we feel about something. And that's how we're getting more into these conversations about just basic conversations that are leading black people back to saying, you know what, I'm a lot more conservative than I thought I was. Conservative meaning that I care about my religion. I care about society remaining intact. I care about tradition. I care about basically keeping the world safe, making the world a good place to live in. All right, rules are important. For the most part, you know, if it wasn't for social media, you wouldn't have black people point out the fact that the Democratic Party does not really try to really get your vote. They just assume, if you're a black person, they assume you're going to vote for them. You really had Kamala Harris come out there and pretend to be black. Before this, she has never said, I am black. If she would have just said she was black, it wouldn't matter to me. Because, and I'm going to keep saying this, it doesn't matter what color you are. That has nothing to do with the job. But they know that we will actually vote for someone just because they're black. Not because we can name five things about them in terms of what they want to accomplish and what they're about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But anyway, so there's that, right? So the issue with pushing this idea about dating out, pushing this idea about that that black women have to open up their options is you're creating like another like trap for the women to fall into, because that's what it becomes. It's a trap. And also have another theory that women give bad advice to sabotage other women. Because again, women put a lot of effort and time into manipulation. You understand? Like a lot of time and effort to manipulation.
If you love me, let me get your body.
Let me get this body. So what women will also do is like, and this is something that women don't say out loud. Women don't want other women around them to have a better relationship. And they may not mean to feel that way. I think it's the same as like, yo, you can live with your friend having a bigger penis than you, but knowing for sure, all right, this dude is always wearing trunks and shit. You know what I'm saying? And abstaining and whatnot. Like that would be weird. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't be friends with someone like that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm good. I'm straight. I can't. It's uncomfortable. That I think that may be what it's like for them. You know what I'm saying? Or like that being the case, and y'all are also Eskimo brothers. You know what I mean? Like something like that. But it's uncomfortable because you see how much women sabotage other women. Like they'll get bad advice on purpose. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share this. Let me see something real quick. Where is it? I saw this clip earlier. I was like, this lady is diabolical. She's diabolical. This is like such an evil video.
I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying this out loud, but women, if you are in a relationship or dating, remember there is no 50-50. You shouldn't be paying any bills, not because you can't, but because your man should be treating you like a queen. And I felt like saying that because I'm right in front of the Buckingham Palace in London, and I realized that every man should treat his woman like a queen, because otherwise there are a million others who are totally ready to do that. So don't settle for anything less than you deserve, ladies. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying this out loud, but women, if you are in a relationship,
I could be wrong, but I think that woman is of Indian descent. All right. I could be wrong, but the accent sounds Indian. But we'll go with the fact that she may be Indian, right? As a Buddhist, I know Indian people. Don't get me wrong. Most of the time, if the Indian woman is not working, it's because she doesn't have her citizenship. And sometimes, sometimes the men are in a situation where like they can cover all the bills and whatnot. But again, women, Asian women and Indian women, they be working, they be having jobs. All right, I get that myth out your head. For the most part, when women are in a marriage and they don't work, a lot of times those numbers are probably also based off of retired women, right? And women who are women, because you got the fact that women who are disabled, women who are retired, all right, women who are out of work at that moment, all right, because they may just be out of work at that moment, right? But in reality, there's this farce, and it's something that black women have really bought into, because really what it is, all these conversations are mostly about how black women don't really want to be in relationships with black men. So therefore, this 50-50 thing kind of comes about, because it's more like, well, I don't want to be here anyway. So on top of that, I have to be here with you and pay bills, which makes absolutely no sense. It makes absolutely like no sense because again, math, just off the strength of math alone, someone telling you that I'd rather pay 100%. All right, that's like knowing that, yo, I can go and get this Nike tracksuit from this store for $50, but because I hate the cashier so much, I will go all the way to the mall in another state and pay $125 for it, and I'm going to tell you about it. And I'm gonna wear it to the store and say, nigga, I hate you so much that I didn't buy it from here, and I spent almost twice what it costs here. just so that you know I wouldn't get you. I wouldn't give you the business. If I told you that, you would think, "Oh, goddamn, this is some nemesis stuff, arch enemy stuff. You might have to watch me. You understand? You might have to watch me." Anyways, let's get into this clip right here. I know I can't do quick shows, man, because I love y'all too much. But I want to show you. So this is a girl who does these workout videos and whatnot. Shout out to her. You know, and she's interacting with this white guy. And I'm don't get me wrong. I think a part of this is because she has the damn camera out. I haven't experienced this. I haven't experienced having to interact with someone who has a camera in the gym. I'm really glad I haven't. And for one, that he's probably triggered because you have the camera out and he feel like, you're trying to make a moment, or like he's already probably annoyed because it's probably in the way, because that camera has to be put in a particular place that's in the way. Like, so from what I can see, that camera is between these racks right here. So where you see how she's over here, you know, like where she's standing at, she's in between the other racks. So this guy's probably squatting next to her. All right. So anyway, so caption reads, literally told me F you while I couldn't even catch my breath. He couldn't wait 5 minutes and didn't bother anyone for a rack. So it's a really weird video, but I'm going to play it, and here we go.
I'm like, you're coming up really quickly, and I'm like, I get
No,
it.
I'm just here. I'm not.
Okay. I just need some space. Sorry. I'm like, not used to people like coming up.
I'm like an arm's length away. Like, it's a public gym. Like, you can hurry up or like.
I just said it.
All right,
Give
well,
me some space. It's not
no one's
attitude.
giving you space.
I just-
So
Okay,
please,
I
like,
get it.
don't talk to that.
I'm not trying to give you attitude
All
or
right,
talk to you
just
anyway. I literally didn't say anything. I'm not yelling or anything. Just saying. I'm like, you're coming up really quickly, and I'm like, I get it.
No, I'm just here. I'm not.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. So I guess he was waiting for the. I think he just walked. He basically just walked because she said, "Wait a minute, you're coming up really quickly." So I guess he was walking toward that area and whatnot, and like she stops doing her squat to interact with him about. What I'm seeing with a lot of modern women is that, and this is going to cause a great divide, man, because again, you're going to see more and more productive, especially productive black men. All right, because again, they've heard all day long, and the guys who make between $50 and $100,000, they keep hearing all day long that you don't want them. So a lot more of those men are going to start saying that I'm not going to waste money on dating and waste money on waste time on basically, I don't want to say having your ego broken. But like, you know, black men are really the only group of men who are expected to catcall and go hunt for women. Other guys, I mean, I think other guys may go to the club and stuff like that, but they're not really expected to be cold approaching women all day long, or having all this, you know, this quote unquote riz and whatnot, right? So, but what I'm saying is that being as though less and less women are actually in relationships, they're not getting the masculine influence where like their logic, basically their sense of logic is strong. They're able to again remove their emotions from the situation. They're able to problem solve. Women who have men in their life are able to problem solve better because more of their thinking is based off of fact and not just how they feel. All right, again, because like men are one part of being in a relationship is teaching. I remember the girl I used to see and everything, and I stopped seeing her after she said to me, "Every time I see you, it's a lesson. Does it always have to be a lesson?" And I'm like, this is a teacher. And she basically telling me that I'm tired of learning from you. You got to think about it's one thing if you're telling someone something that they already know, but when someone tells you that I'm tired of having conversations where I'm learning something from you. That person, you can't be around someone like that. You can't be around people who don't want to be better in general. But anyway, back to this conversation. So, realistically, this is the energy, and for the most part, you know, again, it's such a confusing video, and it's just a weird thing to post. I mentioned the whole thing about them being so single, and what I'm getting to is them not understanding how to have interactions with men, how to be around men, how to talk to men, and you know, and just this awkwardness. You're saying you stop squatting because he's standing near you. I didn't hear her say, hey, you've been there for like 10 minutes standing behind me and everything. Can you give me a second and whatnot? He just said, yo, you're coming up really quickly. I thought she was saying that he's also doing squats. I'm sorry about the misinformation, guys. But yeah, it's such a confusing video. You know what I mean? So I got my comment right there. I mean, my comment is incorrect because she didn't really give any clarity of like what was he doing that made you so uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So basically, that conversation ended with him cussing her out. So you don't hear him cursing her out. So I'm guessing that he cursed her out and whatnot, right? And what these divestors, what these women push online is that white men treat black women better. They're more kind. They care deeply about black women and they're really invested in black women, right? And I'm like, yo, he handled her kind of like a man. I'm saying he got extremely aggressive. He didn't say, oh, I'm sorry, I was trying to make you uncomfortable, nothing like that. He was like, listen, bro, I'm just here. He said, I'm just here. You know what? I'm not mad at that. I'm actually here for it. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to find this other one. Actually, I can go to the same one. Where was I at? Trying to make this seamless, but here we go. The last one. I saw this video. I thought this video was hilarious, bro.
SZA and Martin Luther King. Do this be doing anything? What's good, black women? I just wanted to come on here and say,
yo, he put up a peace sign, son. Yo, he put up the peace sign. This dude is different.
yeah, I appreciate you too. And by the way, I also love hot Cheetos. All I think about every day is SZA and Martin Luther King. Do this be doing anything for your girl? If so, me want to taste your pum pum. What's good?
So, the fact that, there are a bunch of black women in the comment section laughing. She says, kicking your feet in a bonnet is wild. Another one says, laughing emoji, he played too much. Not me, and all black women, not me giggling. A big breathy slow. What is this? Close enough. Welcome back, Sean Paul. There was no outrage for them, fam. He just dissed the shit out of them. That in terms of dating, realistically, that's how white men look at that. Because you got to realize, and shout out to AC, a lot of women, they live in a bubble where they're around a bunch of people who tell them what they want to hear, and the conversations y'all have never lead to actions that lead to outcomes. That's why y'all be failing. All right. And another reason, and that's why I always bring up this whole divestor thing, because a divestor is someone who's divested from black men. They no longer date black men, and they're looking to have a better life. They want to be in Blackistan. That's what they call it, right? And they don't want to date bullet bags and bucks, and they really believe in bedwinching. They really believe that white men love black women. And I'm not saying that there's no white men out there that love black women, but they don't. It's just a fact, bro. Every other race of men be beating the hell out they women. They be abusing their women. Like black men are the easiest men to get along because we actually care about what you think. There's no other group of men who put as much stock into what the women think and what they feel and what they got to say. We're I don't, it's not the best thing, but we seem to be leading in that department. You understand? But even the jokes he's making at the end of the video, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no redeeming parts of the video. He puts a bonnet on, right? Then he does Jamaican patois, right? And what he's saying in patois is basically like, yo, like you're easy. I want to, I want to have sex, and little known fact is like, yo, that's mostly the relationship that black women have always had with white men from the time we was on the plantation. It's always been a side chick, you know what I'm saying, mistress situation. People actually romanticize that situation with Thomas Jefferson. I believe her name was Sally Hemings. And I'm like, yo, I think he had her from when she was 12 or 13 years old. This wasn't no romance. He impregnated this. I think she was 15. Google. Hey, Google. How old was Sally Hemings when she gave birth?
Based on the information available, Sally Hemings gave birth to her children at varying ages. Here's a summary. It is documented that Sally Hemings was 16 years old when she was pregnant upon her return from France to Virginia. She gave birth to multiple children. Therefore, she had birth at different ages after the age of 16.
So basically, so if she was 16, that means that his nasty butt was in France getting this underage girl pregnant. No, it was a different time, but let's just think about, you're not romantic about that. That was his slave. If I understand, where he owned her. And this is really tough. I gotta realize, like, yo, it's different rules for Brad. Black women, yo, y'all need to get in tune with this kind of stuff. Because this is what black men are thinking, and this is what they're seeing. That man just got up there and made this racist video, and the women in the comment section are cheering him on and laughing with him and acting like he's just busting so much chops. But anyway, let's move on to Drake news. You guys ready for some Drake news? Let's go ahead. Let's have a little fun. I'm going to go ahead and run through a few topics. Relax. Do not, don't take things too serious. Okay. So, from what I can gather, Kendrick was on the new Playboi Carti album. Now, me being almost 40 years old, it's not an album that I'm going to be looking for, but I'm sure that's very good. And you know what? Now that I know, I will check it out. Now, Kanye put out a very interesting tweet, and shout out to Kev Talks. This is his Instagram page, and he put out a really interesting tweet. He said, "I don't like Kendrick Lamar's music. He raps very good, but I didn't need to hear him on the Cardi album." Right? Let me see if I can bring it back. Are we on? What you see going on, yo, is a lot of forcing. So from what I understand, Kendrick is on the Playboi Carti album, I guess twice. Matter of fact, hey Google, how many times does Kendrick Lamar feature on the new Playboi Carti album?
According to the information available, Kendrick Lamar features on Playboi Carti's new album, IAM Music, on 3 separate tracks. Specifically, he appears on Backdoor.
Okay, so he's on 3 songs. Now, I'm going to say this about how Kendrick raps. The way that Kendrick raps, right, it's really dope if you don't question any of it and you just rock with it, all right? It's like being friends with someone. When you're friends with someone, you don't criticize every single part of them. But when you don't like someone or you have a complicated relationship, basically, usually authority figures, right? Drake is like more of like an authority figure. So authority figures are always the most scrutinized, right? But if it's just your friend and whatnot, you're not really thinking about, how they could be improving in life or how they could do things better and whatnot, right? Because of your relationship. People do not look at Kendrick to have bops and have hits, all right? For the most part, he is someone where you appreciate his artistry and you appreciate, for the most part, he has a role to play. His role is to be in the Nas seat. You know what I'm saying? We need someone who seems more conscious and then someone who seems more materialistic, all right? Because again, we need someone like Kendrick because Kendrick raps the kind of songs that's going to keep niggas broke and keep a lot of men in a weak mindset. You gotta understand, a nation, a group, a community cannot be strong if the boys are not raised to think that they're strong and that they're important. Black men, you go through so many wars on your self-esteem from everywhere to the point where you don't know what makes you a good or a bad person. You don't know what makes a good or bad life. You don't know when somebody don't know how to love. If I understood that concept when I was younger, I would have saved myself a lot of heartache. Because a lot of black men have unbelievable faith in black women because what they think was going to happen when they're younger. And that's how a lot of men get caught up. They get with this women when they're young and they don't know what relationships are yet. And wind up getting together, maybe getting a place, having a kid, and having all these bad interactions. And she's able to pull you into that because you're at an early stage in your life where you don't have anything yet. That's another reason why it's important to have resources for your family because people get sucked into all types of situations by not having the resources. Now you can't do everything for someone, but having an option helps a lot of different people. It helped me a lot having the options of support for my family. Shout out to them. Now I'm get killed. Right. But anyway, going back to I'm not sure why I brought it up, but going back to this conversation about him being on this album, you know what I mean, is this is something that Drake could do. The reason why how can I say? The reason why it's interesting is because, again, when Drake does a feature, Drake actually has the ability to actually bring the record up, no matter what record it is, or make the record more of a hit one way or the other. The best part of any song Drake is on, usually his part is the best part of the song. Usually. I'm still, 15 years later, still, right? So Drake has been able to deliver the stimulus effects for a lot of people. A lot of people, right? To the point where he's kind of helped start or catapult so many careers in the industry that is crazy. I'm gonna get to Myron Gaines and DDG tomorrow because we're already near the hour. But Drake has helped get a lot of people popping and he also, it wasn't just Drake being on the song, it was also the record being good and the record being able to perform all while Drake is on it. You know what I'm saying? Whereas for Kendrick has not, if you really think about it, what Kendrick feature made the song a hit? And I had to think about that. And again, he doesn't have to have those. Kendrick still has a lot of great features and verses. I love a Kendrick verse, but he's not a hit maker or someone. He doesn't make hits. Drake proved, listen, when you can do a collab album and the collab album is fire, all Drake's collab albums are really good. Whether they whether they're like the perfect records and whatnot, they still like, yo, if you let it rock first. Again, for better or worse, Drake even raised the standard on that because of Drake, you expect way better songs than we used to get, and a lot more music than we used to get, a lot of more good songs than we used to get. All right, Drake will give you 20 sonically pleasing tracks. Only, and I can't even say that it wasn't good. I just I wasn't in a space to hear it. Like that Scorpion album. I think the Scorpion album might have been, it was too many songs. And because it was hard to understand, like, you know, what the album was. That's why like two like double disc albums, it's weird. But anyway, let's listen to what Anthony Fantano has to say.
Sure, if you have a child, you should. Over the course of this whole thing, Kendrick Lamar also made it very clear that he does have like a personal moral vendetta here. He's made this clear in his recent interview with SZA. He's made this clear in that other post-beef track he came out with. Like, he clearly feels strongly about the guilt by association angle. He clearly believes on some level that there is some kind of like moral rot going on in the music industry, in the world of hip hop at large, and Drake in some way is representative of it. Like, Kendrick has made it clear in his bars repeatedly that he does not mess with people he finds morally reprehensible, and that being so on some level, in his eyes, means he thinks you should like die. I think I and many are just sort of wondering, why does he not share not even the same energy, but even like a modicum of a similar energy for Cardi, because I mean, honestly, when you look at the man's past and record, he's not exactly a Boy Scout. Like, he has literally been credibly accused of putting hands on a pregnant woman. And furthermore, in regards to the Drake stuff, it's often obviously made light of the fact that, yeah, he got bullied into being a dad by Pusha T, which, sure, if you have a child, you should actually be in that child's life and raising that child actively, which is something that Iggy Azalea routinely says over the course of this whole
So what Anthony Fantano was pointing out, hold on, before I move on, when he makes the comment about Pusha T, the Pusha T beef really showed me how much niggas hate Drake. It really did, because niggas made it seem like Pusha was just rapping the best bars in the world. It was just rapping. When I heard that shit, I was so just underwhelmed. Like, I hated story out of it. I was like, first of all, it's not a beef. It's not a diss track. It's not a track used for a diss track. Like, just in terms of production, the W freestyle, even though he could have addressed Pusha T a lot more, he rapped towards Kanye a lot more on that track, but he still was eavesdropping Pusha. He still was barring him up, and it was a better song. I enjoyed it way better. Story Added On is a fucking terrible song. Infrared has a few cool bars on it, and it's mostly, you're making that comment because it's this dark-skinned guy who who's not really a winner. You're not a winner in hip-hop. Like, let's just keep it at stat. Like, Pusha T don't sell records. Pusha T's features, Pusha is still relevant because of Kanye. And he's just relevant. Like, people are not calling you to sell out, to sell no tickets, because you don't have the music to sell tickets. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't have the music. You don't have the catalog to do any of that. That's why you're not called for that shit. But again, Angry Man made a really good point about this earlier on his show, about how artists still rap about being in a struggle because they feel as though that's all you relate to and that's all you want to hear, is the struggle and doing bad and ultimately losing, right? And that's why you like Kendrick, because he not that he raps about losing, but he doesn't rap about winning either. All right, he doesn't rap about things that's going to make you, I don't say more open-minded, but basically have less of a self-limiting mindset. That music, if anything, honestly, it pushes a victim mindset and entitlement. And now I realize what Drake was talking about on Privileged Rappers. You know what I'm saying? Where he had a line where he said, "I hate a privileged rapper. They pretend to be taking their time." You know what I mean? And I didn't think much about that, right? I was wondering, I'm like, who are you talking about? I thought he was talking about Kanye, honestly, right? And now I realized, this is a whole different standard in effort and productivity. The fact that, this man was not really active at all. And how people really wanted to pretend. And this is all about pretend. I was listening to Family Matters earlier. I'm like, wow, people really try to ignore this record and step on this record. And this record was just leaps and bounds above fucking Not Like Us. And you know what's crazy is this man can do a world tour and never have to perform any of those disc records because of the catalog he has. Also, Anthony Fantano made a really good point about, you've made all these points about you made the whole Drake beef about some kind of moral standard or your defense, again, like about justice. It was never about justice. Justice against who? Where is your proof for any of this shit? What you were trying to do was go with the strategy, because it was supposed to be about how you're way nicer than Drake and you rap so much better than Drake. And you were supposed to be able to get him out of here with one track, and that'd be it. If people would have said Euphoria was the knockout blow, that was it, he wouldn't rap no more. But that's not what people were saying. People was not fucking with Euphoria like that. They wasn't fucking with 616 in LA like that. It wasn't fucking with Meet the Grams. Not Like Us actually had some kind of replay value and had shot value to it, and it provided the argument for, oh, he got him out of here. He didn't even write the song. It's 8 writers on that song. It's not even his song. And he uses tweets. The 8 minor, that's a tweet. It's a completely unoriginal song. And it's a racist song at that. Azalea Banks made a really brilliant point about you all must not think that Drake's actually doing this stuff if you applaud someone making light of him SAing a child to the point where he can sing that at an award show, and the whole Grammys goes off saying a minor. What? That's freaking disgusting. Rapping about pedophilia on the Grammys is unheard of. What do y'all open your minds up? Don't let the hater in you prosper. All right, man. With the 54-minute mark, man, I'm trying to be more disciplined about my routine and whatnot, man. So we're gonna kick it next time. Y'all be safe, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Peace.